everybody. Welcome to another exciting episode of Witty Moments. My name is Geraldine Forbah, and I'm, of course, your host on Blaze TV. Today, we are going to talk about the movie industry, and my guest is here. He is a prominent actor in the movie industry in Cameroon. He is an international award-winning actor. Yes, that is very important for you to know. But I'm not going to give you so much profile about him because we're going to be talking to him and he will be telling us so much more about himself. When we get back from the break, we're going to be meeting my guest, and trust me, you're going to love this one. Stay with us. The actor, Eystein Young. I am so excited to finally be meeting the one and only Eystein Young.
It's good to be here, finally.
Yeah. You know, I was like, I'm going to be sitting with a guy who acted in Tenacity and Samba.
Yeah.
You know, Samba is one of my favorite Cameroonian movies so far.
My
and you were
favorite
actually
too.
my favorite actor in Samba. When that this film is going to be aired on African Magic Showcase, I was so excited. I was so excited for you, especially. How was it for you when it was announced?
It was very shocking, and it was like I was like, finally 4 years of waiting, because it took 4 years to actually get to watch, to see what we did, and it was really exciting because it was like a breakthrough. All the years of toiling, all the years of wishing you could get on that kind of a platform, and eventually, then finally, it just came to you. It was really exciting for me.
4 years of waiting. You know, we will just be there watching with us, like, okay, so they acted the movie, and then
yeah, Samba was announced in 2015 auditions, and we left Bamenda. We attended the auditions in Limbe, and the auditions was for a day or two, and then finally we got callbacks, and we started filming March 2016, and we filmed for 3 months in Limbe continuously for 3 months, and then that was it. And we had to wait 4 years for it to come. Yeah, it was 4 years.
Why did you have to wait that long?
I think the producer knows better. It was actually because it's the producer's discretion and their distributor to decide when to air what and at what time. So, yeah, I think it came at the right time for us actors in Cameroon, because 2016, nobody took us serious. But by 2019, everybody now, there was an eye on the Cameroon film industry. So when Samba came 2020, wow, it was like, finally, yeah. So I think it was a good time for the industry.
Okay, all right. So how did you finally get that role? It was an international movie. How did you get the role?
Auditions and just being good at what I do. Because Samba was announced and the character profiles were sent out. It was already clear it was for Mnet, which is the bigger body above African Magic and all the African Magics. So we traveled for the auditions. We knew what was coming. We knew we were ready. So we got to auditions, and then I auditioned, and then I was called back again for a second trial. I came again, third trial again. I and Sireche, fortunately for us, we had been training together since 2012, and then we were paired together. It was just a coincidence. I think God just wanted us on that particular project. So we got it.
Were you so expectant that you were going to win, or you were just going that, okay, let me just go and try?
I meant business. You don't leave Bamenda to go pay hotel bills in Limbe and you come back empty-handed.
Yeah.
I have a fighting spirit. I have a fighting spirit from a fighting town.
Wow.
So I knew I was going to get the role, because when it was announced, I was like, this is what I love to do. And at that time, we were undergoing that training in that particular direction. So when I read it, I went there ready. I called a cousin of mine, and I told him, bro, I want to attend this audition as a scammer. Please make me a scammer. He called me, we went shopping.
Yeah, actually a scammer in that
the movie. So we went shopping. He dressed me up. And when I went in there, I think immediately I saw the way people looked at me. It was clear. I just knew this was for me, and then later on when we were filming, the guy was acting alongside me. He told me when I came in there, he told his friend, he said, my goodness, bro, see that guy is getting that role. So I was very expectant. I knew I was ready for it. And then there was just that thing in me that said, okay, this is for you. So I was very serious about it, and I got it.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
I must clap for you, because it's not really easy. I really do admire people in the Cameroon industry who have made it to a certain level, and just like you, coming into the market as a young producer, I'm sure you have some challenges. You're making your own movies now, so how is that for you?
The challenges are enormous, because first, the financial challenges, we don't have companies that are financing what we are doing. So as a young producer who needs to convince people that he can do it, I have to do it from my pocket. I have to hustle. So that's one of the challenges. And then the idea of people not believing in you. There are a lot of people with consecutive thinking who think that you have to be in the game for 10 years or 15 years before you can gather experience to do it. But they forget to know that the world is a global village. You can learn anything you want to learn. If you dedicate yourself today, you will learn it and do it tomorrow. It's very possible. So we have that unbelief in what I do. And then also, it's not been easy having to manage being a producer and being an actor. You have to balance the two because at a certain point, I feel like I don't want to be an actor anymore. I just want to direct. And then the next minute I'm directing, I'm like, oh my God, I think I should be in front of that camera. It feels good actually to be on TV. It's a very good thing.
Okay. All right. So today we are going to talk about the cradle of millennial civilization. That's the beginning of the civilization of the civilized. Because we are so into civilization that if you look back 2010, to 2020, it has nothing to do with the way things were done before. Everything has changed. Everything is evolving. So you as a young producer, how do you combat these challenges in your field? Because we millennials, we have so much expectations for what we see on our screen. So how do you combat these challenges? What do you do to meet up to our expectations? Because I am a millennial and I watch movies a lot.
Okay, I think the first thing, it's about quality, picture quality, and what you have. Before 2010, there was a lot of, the images were different. From the decade of 2010 to 2020, it's becoming different. What I do is I try as much as possible to invest in the quality of picture. Because when you watch picture and it's not clear, you don't enjoy it. I try to invest as much in the quality of my picture. I try to get the most updated equipment to get especially with the fact that Cameroon the English part of Cameroon is located in we are just hanging somewhere. And then you go this way, you have to go. So you're looking both to Nigeria, Nollywood, and you see what Nollywood is doing. We grew up watching a lot of Nollywood. It's embedded in us. People, you have to practically operate people's minds and remove Nollywood from there before they can watch Cameroon movies. Because they think that is ideal. So you need to match up with that. Nollywood is on Netflix. You have to match up with that quality to be able to so I try as much as possible to get the quality. Recently, I did a short film, Reveni. Reveni in Tico. It was like a few weeks back. And I didn't know I was going to spend so much on it. I don't know how the money came about, but I spent a lot because I was looking at the quality. I watch Netflix, I watch international TV channels. I'm looking at this movie and I'm like, how do I go back to do something lesser? Especially in 2020, you can't do. So I had to go for the best cameras. I shot 4K. I did professional sound recording, mixed pre-recording. I did a lot of investment. And then also coming to the stories, you need to make sure that you measure up. The fact that the millennial has come and people are looking they are looking at a particular thing. Sometimes it's good to pull people back, to give them nostalgia, to give them the things they saw and which they are forgetting. So what I do is I strategize and I place my stories. I do a lot of 70s, 60s, 80s because the costuming at that time is very hilarious. So it gets to pull attention. Trust me, you can't do the Awana Gonna Shoulda more than the owners of it. I used to say this because the Americans own it. They own glamour. America is glam. Hollywood is glam. So for you to beat that, you actually have to be on point. Locations, characters, accentuation, everything that has to do with presentation. So I just take it back a little bit and I present that picture which everybody is nostalgic about. So I take it to the 70s and 80s,
All right, so I have this question in my head. Do you think that we prefer more quality pictures than the story?
I think so. But which is not supposed to be that way.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's misconstrued. Quality pictures are good. They are good. That's why there's the evolution of 2K, 4K, 6K, 8K. So what happens is, because of the mindset, people tend to forget about the story. I've had people who watch Virgin Blade and Saving Bango sitting right there and they're like, how they picture them black so? Cameroon, they're only ever black now. So they just want to see a bright atmosphere. You don't think that, okay, this is an interior part of the Northwest, somewhere in Bamalang or Balikumba, and it doesn't need glam. So people just want pictures. They forget about the story. The quality in black now. So why need shine? I've had that a couple of times. And I practically have to sit there and just run a school. and educate people that, okay, this is it. So people prefer picture over story, not because they don't know, they just are captured by what the world is projecting. The glam Nollywood and Hollywood is projecting, so they forget the fact that the story is also very important.
Okay, so now making your own movies, do you get the pressure of following the trend, or you're so focused on getting your own story out there, get people dance to your own tune and to your own reading?
If there is any trend I'm following, it should be a technical trend.
Okay.
Everybody's shooting 4K. It's good to mash up.
Yes.
Everybody is shooting quality. You need to mash up. But if it's about
the story,
I do me. I do what I feel like. Most of the times, I used to tell my guys, I don't just get up and write stories. Sometimes I dream. Revenue. I was sharing this with somebody the other day. Revenue, I fought with my mind to bring out Revenue because I wanted to do something different in 2020.
Okay.
And I just attended a prayer program, and I told myself, I'm going to get this story. And I stepped, and I just had like a whole setup of the movie in a dream. And then I woke up at 4 a.m. and I started recording. I still have the recording in my phone. I started speaking what I saw. And then I got my movie out. So I don't follow the trend. I will not just jump to do a love story because everybody is talking about love.
Exactly.
I will do a human interest story. I will do a story with world appeal. I will do a story to raise the conversation, to change the topic, I'll do migration. Everybody wants to leave Africa. I'll do migration. I'll do the infiltration of the Western culture into Africa. I'll present the real Africa. So I think you have to see that, because when I do it, I present in a very subtle way that you don't have a choice but to watch it because it's good stuff. So I don't do trends when it comes to my story or what I believe in, or what I believe is my purpose, is the purpose of joining film. Because I don't just do any kind of story as an actor, as a director, I don't jump into any kind of story. I do what I think will touch somebody. Okay,
that's so good. Well, we're going to go on a short break. When we get back, we're getting into some fun games, and we're going to be finding out some little witty things about you.
That's scary.
When we get back from the break, we're getting right into our game. Stay with us. Welcome back from the break. Now we're going to do games. In this bowl, we have a couple of questions that were just written and we've wrapped. So you're going to pick, and whatever you pick, you're going to answer the question. So are you ready?
I'm very ready.
You're going to pick 2 times.
Okay.
So you have 2 questions to answer. Okay?
All right.
You have to show me the question, please.
Okay.
You actually go out of it.
Have you ever cheated in an examination before?
Okay.
That's the question.
Yes or no?
No.
Seriously?
I haven't.
No one time?
Not even.
Okay, so you're a good guy.
No.
All right.
I have my way. I'm a very studious person, so.
Okay. Pick again.
Yeah. What is something you're glad your mom doesn't know about you?
Yeah. Yes. That is a tricky
my
question.
God. It's very tricky.
Yeah.
What? There's something you're glad your mom doesn't know about you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have much time.
What is it my mom doesn't know about me? Okay.
And you're actually glad she doesn't know.
Okay. I'm glad my mom doesn't know that. I'm kind of confused because I don't think there's anything about me she doesn't know. I'm glad my mom doesn't know that I've been a father. Oh,
you would have.
Yeah.
Or you are.
I would have been a father at 15. That's a lot of things to spill on TV.
Okay, thank you very much for being honest.
That's very tricky.
You're actually very honest, and I'm surprised you haven't cheated next time. Let me see your game.
I haven't. Why? Because I don't believe in things that I don't merit.
Okay.
Like if for example, you go put my name on TV and say, okay, I was behind that camera, I'm going to deny it because I'll not feel fulfilled. So cheating an exam is like getting a pass or something. And if I cheated in any exam, I'll not be here today because I'd have just had a smooth way into it. Yeah.
You're right.
Cheating is not for me.
You're actually right. Okay, so where can we get Cameroonian movies? Where can we watch Cameroonian movies? A lot of people are like, these people keep acting and they keep acting, but we never see their films. So where can we actually go watch Cameroonian movies?
okay, you can get Cameroon films now. The world is online. You cannot deny that fact. And I have a problem with people who feel like we still have to sell CDs. Nobody sells CDs anymore. Yeah. That's just the truth. So there's online, there is the Yabadu app, which runs with MTN. You can get it on a Play Store. And then you subscribe. It takes just $3.50 to subscribe and then watch.
Okay, all the trending movies.
All the trending movies. Yeah, you can find Little Cindy. You can even find 10 episodes of Samba for those who miss it on TV.
Yeah, I
you
actually
can find
watched Samba on Yabadu.
Yeah, so you can get that app. Then there's Amazon Prime for those people who are outside of the country. Unfortunately, it's not really available right now in Cameroon, but some other African countries have it. You can access Amazon Prime. So you have Amazon Prime. Then you have the My Movie TV channel. Yeah. And then you have even African Magic Epic. We have a couple of movies, African Magic Epic. Then we have Samba on African Magic Showcase. And then we have YouTube. Okay. People say we can't find it. It's a lie. There are a lot of Cameroon movies on YouTube. And then the funny thing is, there are so many of them with Nigerian titles. Trust me, when you get your movie and you sell to a Nigerian distributor, most of them want to make the money. So they will likely change the title to suit what they have. We have a movie which they did, I don't know, it was SmackDown or something. Now on Facebook, it's Who Killed the Cameroonian President. There's another one, Bare Feet on Broken Bottles, which is titled the daughter something. So there's a lot of that. You go on YouTube, type Cameroon movies, you find, and then there is G-Class Connect TV. Okay. That is projecting a lot of these movies. But there's a lot. And then just to do a little bit of clarification before we go, it is extremely difficult to do a movie with so much and then you don't make anything out of. So people are expecting Cameroonian filmmakers to just put the movies online. It's not possible because even the top class movies that are made in Hollywood, they're on Netflix for a pay. Yeah. So we need to recover the money. Saving Bango there was money spent on Saving Bango. I was there. I saw the Stephanie Toom spend so much. So to expect her to throw the movie to you free of charge, I don't think that's very, very possible. So Cameroonians just need to understand that you need to pay for entertainment. Okay. Yeah, it comes like that.
All right. So as we all have heard, you can get these movies in all these platforms. These names, I can't go naming them all over again, but we'll make sure to put them on the screen so that you don't forget. And then you can contact Mr. Eystein Young. We're going to leave his contact actually also there on the screen. You can find his contact, how you can get to him, and how you can connect with him, right?
Yes.
So if you're a young actor, young actress, and you need some training, I'm sure he's available.
Yeah, very, very available.
Okay, so it's in this light that we are in our show today. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me on
And thank you for being honest with our questions. So, thank you so much for watching. We love you. God bless you. And keep connecting with us on Ablaze TV. So, goodbye.
Bye.